she would never be grateful for anything and always will want more. It's like a saying in the Bible, um, greed has two sisters, more and more. It's something like that. I don't remember verbatim, but it's something like greed has two sisters or two brothers or two siblings, which is more and more, which means you can never really satisfy that person. Um, but back to women, she wants to know that she is glamorous, attractive, and special, and that she should possess everything in the world. Everyone should feel this way about her and should praise and desire her. Now, if a man cannot afford something that she wants, she will likely cheat with another man she believes that can. So this goes back to um, it's like being a gold digger. That's the term that a lot of people use, a gold digger. And I don't really necessarily want to use that term, but the idea of it is, if you're with a woman, right, that you're physically attracted to, right, but she's with you for the things that you could provide for her, then when another man comes that could provide more for her, you know, she will leave you to go with the man that could provide the most for her. And no man should ever find themselves in that type of situation with the woman. If you notice that she's only with you for the things that you could provide for her, you need to get out of that relationship as soon as possible, immediately, if not sooner, because you're setting yourself up for failure, and you're setting yourself up for a lot of stress, depression, and heartache. So the best thing for you to do would be to, leave that woman to her own devices, because she's not with you because of your character and the content of your character. You know what I'm saying? She's with you for the things that you can give to her. So, moving on. If you cannot provide the things that she wants, she will also treat the male in a condescending and discarding manner. How many women have you observed on the street complimenting a man on how handsome he is? They do not believe they have to do that because the social construct is that men are supposed to pursue women. Therefore, she does not feel obligated to acknowledge men. He should always acknowledge her, and she may decide to entertain him, however briefly. She has a high throne. She sits there alone. And when men approach the throne, they do so as peasants. He appeals to her to offer his service, protection, money, and his body. What he receives in return is her attention and sex, however briefly. So, ultimately, men are destroying women by giving them unearned privileges. And they're handicapping women because women believe that they have an entitlement that they do not. In this day and age, a lot of women make more money than men. But a lot of women think that money that they earn is theirs, and the money that they man earn is theirs as well. They don't believe in sharing money that they've earned from their work, because they believe that men are supposed to take care of women. But at the same time, a woman don't have to take care of the man. And this is absurdity. And while things are changing and generations is changing, where women is having more of of a presence in the workforce, and they're receiving higher salaries, and they feel that they're equal to men and they could do as men do. So the old traditions of a man being the head of the household, right, is out the window when it comes to these women. They don't believe that the man is the head of the household. But certain traditions they want to keep in place, like a man being a protector and a provider. Why? Because it benefits women. You know, none of these things benefit a man. So although she's out there in the workforce and she's making more money, she don't feel that she has to share the money that she's obtained with the man, but he is supposed to share what he earns in the workforce, and he's supposed to protect and provide her for her. This is the absurdity that has led to handicapping women, and men need to stop. One of the things that men need to stop doing is being so hypersexual, wanting women for their bodies. You know, we need to start to learn to have discipline when it comes to sexual intercourse, because it's being used as a tool of control and dominance, you know, by women. And if you want a woman to come to the table and be authentic and genuine, you're not going to get that by lusting for her, you know, the way that men do. So men need to, you know, start having discipline when it concerns sex. Also, men need to have standards on the type of things that they would accept for a woman. If you notice that a woman is speaking as if a man is supposed to be, you know, her free ride, then you need to check that. If you notice that, you know, that she believes that a man is supposed to provide for her and protect her, but she's not in the belief system that the man is the head of the household. And even though a lot of women say they believe that the man is the head of the household, what they're doing is being passive aggressive. They're saying, oh, the man is the head of the household, but when it comes to decision making, they're always trying to dominate, you know, the male and make the decision despite what he feels. And what they do is, if they're not able to make the decision, then they would always have what I say is one foot out the door. They'll always have the threat of leaving and the relationship. You know, so when you have that kind of woman always threatening to leave the relationship unless she has her way, or always trying to punish you by isolating you, not speaking to you, withholding sex from you. These are the tools that women use to dominate and control men. When you see that they're doing things of that nature, you gotta put your foot down. And if she's not, you know, accepting your authority, you gotta leave the relationship. You have to leave the relationship. And in order for us to do this, we have to do. In order for this to be effective, it has to be consistent. To where as women start to learn and understand that their behavior can no longer be tolerated. You know what I mean? And then, only then, will we be able to raise healthy families. You know, thank you for watching. Please comment below if you agree or you disagree. It doesn't matter. The point of this is to have a dialogue and to come to a term of how men and women are supposed to relate to each other, you know, in this day and age, and how we can make it better, and how it could ultimately benefit our families and our communities. So please leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.